I know this sounds crazy because I'm in a psych ward, and I know that a lot of mental illnesses are associated with grandiose thinking and things like that. But I feel like God that has existed inside of me is being killed off by its creation. And I think that is because there is an underlying anger that everybody has, that they were created by something. And so the ultimate revenge is to destroy that which created you. And I'm pretty sure that most people are not gonna watch my YouTube videos because, first of all, it's a tragic story and people don't really want to listen to shit like that. And I mean, anyone claiming to be an incarnation of God or a truth is probably gonna be told off as crazy or something like that. But I don't think that there are many, if at all, other beings on this planet that embodied the consciousness that I had embodied. And yeah, I realize that sounds like I'm full of myself, but I don't mean that in a way where it's like, yeah, I'm better than anyone. But I very clearly felt this morning that there was nothing I could do about it. It's the ultimate a ridicule God cannot create. It's God has been stripped of all creative powers and is being created by its creation. It's just sad that so many people hate the creator. A few days ago, a friend of mine, Daniel, he sent me a note saying, "I'm thinking of you," and then he sent me a sunflower. And that reminds me of the book that I made. And part of the story was that there was this tree of life, and this tree of life kept growing and growing, and the sunflowers were ridiculing the tree, but that was because they were envious of how big the tree was. And I don't know. I think part of my purpose was here to reconnect people to God. Well, that sounds like to find that within themselves again. And now people don't want to actually do the work. Instead, they take pieces and kill. And God means well with his creation. He's very benevolent. A little while I was sitting on the balcony and I was thinking, like the thought came to me, and it was, if all of the demonics that are not connected to God would of course give them a connection again. And now I'm thinking, great, what a wonderful thought I had. And they all want into the Garden of Eden, eternal life, and all that kind of stuff. Now they're gonna leave God out of his own Garden of Eden. And he just meant well, but I am more so concerned that I'm going to turn into something really devilish. Then I was thinking this morning, God is an infinite being, isn't he? But I'm always operating from like a tiny sliver of myself. It's like the ultimate act of presence, being with one sliver of yourself and then it disappears, so it's not like it used to be. And the sliver always acts out whatever it needs to, whatever is on this sliver. And then the next sliver comes, but I can't see anymore what it is that I need to do to get myself out of this properly. And I always felt unseen as a child. I can feel emotions in my heart, in the heart. It's ironic that I used to be connected to the heart of the all, and I could feel everybody and everybody's pain and everything. Now I can't even feel my own pain anymore. So there's something off there. And I was feeling really exhausted. I've been drinking coffee like crazy, but I think that other people might be in my energy field, and that gives me energy, but I can feel that my body is shutting down. And another theme that's coming up right now is the bladder. And I remember when I was in the hospital after my accident that the doctor said the bladder is the last thing to come back. So it's probably the last thing to go. I don't know yet what that means, but I'm sure that I will find out. The irony, God can't help himself. Whatever gives life actually kills. It's all twisted around. When I ask things to be returned to me, they don't come back. And people are going to watch this, if at all, and going to think like, yeah, she's crazy. Maybe God is going to be made guilty. And the whole world is going to turn against him. I asked my therapist if she was working for God. And she said no, she was working for Earth. She said, I can't save the Earth, but I'm working for Earth. Yeah. I always had trust issues, trusting people. So God has a hard time maybe trusting his children. But they will do the right thing, and he's probably disappointed in his children. This really is the end of times. I used to also be able to feel like when someone is dying, oh God, now that I'm saying that, it's not good. Like I would feel it in my heart, like not all the time, but it's happened a few times that I've known when someone is dying. I used to be beautiful and I used to glow. I wonder if people can see that I'm speaking the truth or not. But I wonder if this entire creation is angry with God because they were created, whether there is a way that I can be resurrected. I don't know. I also dreamt of my niece, and she kept saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And I was just like, no, don't say that. That's something weird because I said to my brother, like, I love her, like she's my own child. But I think that she is hurting me too. Or that my love for her is hurting me. And that they are using her.